We had no idea what somebody would pay, so, just set up a page that we had stock to see if anyone would buy it in, the $300 range that we were going to sell them on Kickstarter. And within 24 hours, two people bought them. And then I shut down the page because we only had one in the lab.
We also talk to people who are buying this product, real consumers, and try to understand if we are hitting the right target audience and if our market is actually really able to afford the product that we are making. If not, how we can adjust this price structure.
The very minimum that you would have to price your reward at is probably 2 to 3 times your bill of materials or your cost of making and packing the product.
We do early birds for our community to get in early and get a special price, and the most important thing there is it helps get the ball rolling and shows that it's like, oh, this is a successful project. And then we also try to, for regular rewards, offer a discount to final productions, so people feel motivated to support it early, and it's also I think it's a good way to give them a bonus.
Start talking to manufacturers as early as possible and make sure that you account for all your costs and expenses before you start your Kickstarter campaign. But on top of that, I would recommend you to have some sort of space for yourself that is accounting for any sort of extra cost that can appear throughout your journey.
When you go through manufacturing, like let's say it could be a particular metal, and then you get the metal and you say, well, this is not up to the standard that we specified. So then you might say, well, it costs 15% more to get what you want. So we always try to add a little bit extra on top of our margins so that we can account for those things that we didn't quite see.
Of course, it's nice to have a t-shirt or a necklace or something for people that don't have $300 burning a hole in their pocket, that still want to be a part of your community and the whole story that you're creating. But almost all of the focus should be on a single reward. Otherwise, you're going to be pulling your hair out when you're doing production.
People really want to be the first to own it. I think there's a cool factor of being the first, and
that's the best incentive, actually.
Yeah, you see the guys coming out of the Apple store showing it in the air, it's like,